We have to change from doubter to believer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to DTBTV. Just going to wait for a couple of you to join, as always, as I do these live. So yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to DTBTV, and it's the big one today. Manchester United are coming to Anfield, top of the league, and we're ready to smash them. So I'll wait for some comments to come through, and we'll see how you're all feeling this morning. I'm feeling dead bouncy. I can just hear the stadium stewards outside my window now, just getting set up for the match. Which is, they've been out there since about 4 AM putting cones out and that. So yeah, yes, like I said, good morning and welcome to DTBTV. I'm just gonna do what I normally do, which is read out the Sunday Echo's headlines and let you know what everybody's thinking in the city. So I'll do Ian Doyle's column in a minute, and then after that I will go through Jurgen Klopp and Chief Writer Ian Doyle as well. So there's two columns I'll do. So good morning, Scott. Good morning, Jason. I know, like I just said, I've been up since 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm absolutely buzzing. Come here a minute, Lucas. Come here. You can get in for a second. And there's my boy all kitted up as well, looking forward to the match. So you can say hello quickly, Wade.
Hi.
Go on then, go and play your Xbox. Yeah, so morning, Craig. This is just basically a little feeling of match day out. We're all getting through it now. We're all going to get through it. I mean, so I'll just wait for a few more of you to join, and then once that happens, I will go on to the columns and that I'm reading in today's Echo, with the headline at the back saying this. So today, because obviously a lot of you don't get what the City's saying on match day, Klopp of the table is the headline. So Klopp of the table. And then it says at the bottom bit here, my trust in these boys is massive. The Reds boss is ready for top spot clash with bitter rivals to the previews in here. And this is really funny in the Daily Star today. Harry Maguire saying that Man United are now the top dogs. Yeah, we'll see that today, shall we? Can't wait till later. I am so confident that we will absolutely wipe the floor with them. If we start like we did against Tottenham, intensity, pace, anger, because their pride will be hurting. Liverpool's pride will be hurting. They've lost top spot to their biggest rivals. They're piping up like they've creamed everybody this season. Let's not forget the amount of defeats Manchester United have had this season. Right, so let's go with the first. Let's just say some more good mornings. Good morning, Deborah. Morning, Murphin and Murphin. Good morning, Jarrett. Nervous and excited. That's normal Man United feelings, isn't it, David? Morning, Nicola. So let's go for it. Let's have a little read out. Can you move them, please, out of the way? Thank you. Sorry, I've got my son with me today, but he's a little red anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm sure you're not going to complain about him making a noise with his Chris. Right. Yeah. So let's go through it. Obviously, these I did say these videos will get a lot more professional when I get better. So here we go. So this is today's Sunday Echo. The interview had barely started and already and this is from Ian Doyle, the chief Liverpool writer. So the interview had barely started and already Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville are baiting one another. Obviously Liverpool fans are portraying United fans as getting carried away, says former Manchester United defender Neville. I generally do not know any United fan who is getting carried away. We are just having a 4-day ball. I mean, this is Man United. Man United are having a 4-day ball because they're top of the league for the first time in 8 years. I mean, this is a team that's won 20 league titles and they're having a 4-day ball. That's embarrassing, right? So basically, what a headline interacts Liverpool legend Carragher immediately. So Carragher's jumped in saying, what a headline. They are having a party. There is your headline. One of the biggest clubs in the world having a party because they are top of the league after 17 games. Do we need to carry on? Carry on though. They do. And for the next hour, the Sky Duo talk, taking part in a virtual roundtable discussion with the Echo and other news outlets. Hold fort looking ahead to today's top of the table clash at Anfield between the clubs, where they spent their careers. What soon becomes a crystal clear is their love of the game, a deep knowledge garnered from a combined 35 years playing in the Premier League and a healthy respect between the rivals. Oh, and their ability to wind each other up is somewhat rotten. We are just having a 4-day lockdown party at Liverpool's expense, and it's fantastic, continues Neville. What an idiot. There is no expectation that Manchester United will win the league yet. I don't think anyone is thinking that. Even now, if Manchester United go to Anfield and then go to Arsenal and then Fulham and win those 3 games, then it would get exciting. But when I look at City and Liverpool, I still don't think United are going to win the league. But the fact we are thinking about it and talking about it and looking at the league table, they are top of is a leap forward. Southampton have been top this season. Everton have been top this season. Aston Villa have been top this season. Liverpool have been top this season. None of them said they were winning the league. They just all took where they were being and just took it out at face value. This is embarrassing from Man United. So let's hope, let's just smash them today and literally put them to bed. And then next week, put them out the FA Cup. Right, so, but enough of a leap to have Carragher worried, it seems not. I don't think worried is the right word at this stage. He says there's so long to go. We are getting to the end of January when you're normally well into the second half of the season, but we're not even halfway through the season. With United, there's no doubt they've improved, and I think Bruno Fernandes has been a massive change for them, but I don't think they're massively improved. I think Liverpool and City have just dropped off. Totally agree with Carragher there. I think if Liverpool and City get anywhere near where they were in the last season, couple of years, second of I think that will make it difficult for United. This season is unbelievable in a good way. So many teams, you tend to write them off after a couple of defeats on the bounce, and then they win a couple of games and they're back up there. It's brilliant for the league. It's just how long it's going to stay like that. Obviously, I hope Liverpool come out on top, but I think it's the making of an unbelievable second half of the season. If it stays this tight. That's the headline, chimes in Neville. Sky Sports' Jamie Carragher welcomes United's challenge. That challenge has seen the Old Trafford side move 3 points clear. Now, I'm going to echo that a little bit. This is the first time in about 3 years I have woke up with excitement and nerves at the same time with Manchester United, because I'm not being funny. They were so crap, and they still are in my opinion, but not as crap as they were. It was a given we were going to beat them at Anfield. It just was. But they're coming here today with that old Man United arrogance. You can tell by all the noises that are coming out of the club. Not now. All coming out of the club. So yeah. So basically, this one is a big one. This one I generally believe is going to be make or break. I know people are saying that it's too early for the season. It is, but it's all about knocking the confidence down. They're piping up like this in the papers, in the media, at Sky Sports. They're piping up. The only way to shut them up is to do your football talking on the pitch and put them to bed. So just going back to the article. People talk about missing Virgil van Dijk defensively, but they haven't missed him defensively really. When you look at the record, says the ex-Liverpool centre-back, in terms of building from the back and starting the attack, Liverpool mixed up really well playing different balls last season. The football at the moment just feels a bit slower. I would say I think a lot of that is to do with the build-up from the back. Van Dijk is a unique and a great defender, and his ability to be on the ball. Thiago will now come in and make a difference. Compared to Van Dijk, he is higher up the pitch, but there was signs when he came on against Newcastle and Villa, even though that was against kids, with the passes he's making being penetrative rather than going sideways to sideways. The thing that gives me confidence going into this game is that Liverpool have won almost every big game they've played this season. Absolute no-brainer. Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal. You know, we've beaten every single big game. Manchester City, have we played them yet? Yeah, we drew 1-1 in that game, but we were outstanding. So yeah, they're right. In the big games we've had this season, we've come out on top, haven't we? So. Right, so traditionally the biggest game of the campaign there will be an eerie and unique atmosphere, with the first time the meeting of England's 2 most successful clubs have taken place behind closed doors. Going to Anfield, I know I kind of wish we had 2,000 there today at least. It'd just give us that little bit of an edge, because Solskjaer was going mad about that, wasn't it? And it'd just been nice. So going to Anfield with a crowd for a United team is an ultimate test in the Premier League and always will be, says Neville. So going there without one is a completely different proposition. You would have to think that can only suit United in terms of the noise that would normally be there. Carragher interrupts, so you might have to attack then. Carragher sticking in, saying you might have to attack then. what Jamie seems to be wanting from this game continues, Neville, is for the United to go gung-ho and attack like mad so Mob can counter-attack. I would be delighted for it to be 0-0 with half an hour to go. It would be madness to overcommit against this Liverpool team. He fancies United going to Carragher before Neville. Under ads, I think Liverpool are favourites. My point is United's best chance is not going to go gung-ho like he wants us to. The pair have increasingly ribbed each other, along with rival fans over social media in the recent weeks, prompting the Echo when asking which team would be the most under pressure this weekend, to also inquire whether a Liverpool win would move Klopp's side top or joint top. Neville laughs. The worst thing that can happen on Sunday is that United end up joint top of the league, he says. It's not a problem. That's why I've enjoyed the last couple of weeks. It just seems as though the Liverpool fans are not just biting a little bit for no reason. So shut up, Neville, do you know what I mean? So if Manchester United win at Anfield on Sunday, then it will be a pretty uncomfortable place for Jurgen Klopp and his players, because they'll be thinking, what's happening? We are 6 points behind United. City will be going ahead of us and they'll be looking up from down. That's a very good point. That's how big today is. If we lose today, I'm not saying we are, because we're going to win, we're going to smash them. But if we do lose today, we go 6 behind Man United. Man City have a game in hand, so Man City will then overtake us. We'll be sitting third in the league. Cannot happen. So we need to go out today, make a statement, and win the football match. So that's that chief the Liverpool writer Ian Doyle's column in today's Liverpool Echo. And hopefully later on we will be Klopp of the table. So let me just now go to the comments and we'll speak on this morning, right? So, morning Scotty Burgess, morning Jason, morning Deborah, Craig, Murphy, Jarrett, David, Nicola, Jason. Quite a few Jasons on today. Oh, it's the same Jason twice. David Gill, morning. Morning David Lynch. All the Sky Sports pundits will do when it starts later. We'll talk about how good Ollie has done. Don't forget this team were top of the Champions League group and clocked. Yeah, they did. Morning Jason Bradshaw. Morning June. Morning Paul lad. Good morning Mick. So yeah, I'm gonna literally get ready for my walk around Anfield. At the moment it's just getting set by stadium stewards and that. So I might leave it till this afternoon, I don't know yet, I'll see how it goes. But keep an eye on the page all day, so we'll be going live. But I'll let you know in an announcement when we're going live. And yeah, today's Echo's been good. I haven't got to the Daily Star yet, but with the back headline saying we are the top dogs now. Please, please, please Jurgen, clip that to the home dressing room. Clip it. Just that's your team talk. Slabhead saying they're the best team, which is absolutely laughable. So yeah, what's your thoughts and feelings? Get them on the comment to this video about today and what you think of it, and I'll see you later walking around Anfield. You'll never walk alone.